Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today I am here with a different type of video. I've never actually done a makeup review, but I thought it would be something different to try on my channel. Makeup Revolution has come out with new products and I really wanted to try it because Makeup Revolution is a very affordable brand. I actually don't know if it's UK based or not. It's one of the affordable brands that is hot on the market right now. And they came out with these new foundation sticks that are called fast base foundation sticks. And I managed to get me some. So they have launched 18 shades in a range of undertones and they have called it a fast base foundation stick. It perfects contours and highlights your complexion. It says the easy to apply stick formula melts into skin, blending seamlessly to leave a fresh and dewy finish. And like I said, they have 18 shades. Looking at the swatches I've seen on Instagram and stuff, the shade range seems to be decent for a first launch. I think this is Makeup Revolution's first foundation stick. So for a first launch, I would say this is a good variety. Obviously there's always room for improvement. So yeah, that's what we are going to be trying out today. Got some Makeup Revolution products. I haven't opened any of them. In each stick you get 6.2 grams of product, which I would say is pretty good for a foundation stick. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good for the price, which is £5. This foundation stick costs £5, which is super affordable compared to a lot of drugstore products which normally retail around £10, the £10 mark. In terms of shade range, price and the amount of products you get for the price you're paying, 6.2 grams for £5 I would say is very decent. Let me just talk about the shades that we have here. So I have got F13, F16 and F18. The shade that I think will suit me the best is probably F13, but we're going to swatch it all. I haven't even opened these products, so I'm actually opening this on camera for the first time. For £5 is how much product you get, which I wouldn't say is bad because it's super affordable. But this is what F13 looks like on me. And I'm looking at this and I'm starting to think that it might be a bit too light for me, but we'll see. This is F16, which I feel like might be better suited to me. You can't really see it, but there it is on top. And this is F18, which you can see is very super dark. It looks like it would make a good contour shade. They described F13 as a shade for dark skin tones with a warm undertone. F16 is described as a shade for dark skin tones with a warm undertone. F18 is described as a shade for dark skin tones with a warm undertone again. The reason why I got F13 and I didn't get 14 or 15 is because I have warm undertones. My skin is very warm. Sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it can be red. Generally, I'm always warm, never neutral, never cool. I knew that from what I had seen from the swatches and from what I can read here, I knew that 14 and 15 wouldn't suit me because 14 is for a cool undertone and 15 is for a neutral undertone. So I knew that it would probably make me look a bit grey and washed out. Looking at it, I do feel like 16 might be the best bet, but we'll see how it goes. I would say though that there is obviously room for improvement for the shades because the jump from 13 to 14 is quite drastic. There's always room for improvement with shade range, but I do feel like there's of course room to put a few more shades in between 13 and 18. We're just gonna roll with it and we're just gonna try it out anyway. So I'm gonna put half of my foundation on with my foundation brush and the other half with a makeup sponge, just so you guys can kind of see how it applies with different makeup tools. I'm more of a brush girl, but we're gonna just try both so you guys can see just how well the product works with different makeup tools. I've already done my brows. I'm just gonna add some primer and some translucent powder just to kind of set my face, just so it can give a nice medium to work with. I'm just gonna bring this closer. If I keep looking down, because I'm trying to look at my mirror, I'm just gonna try and see which one I'm going to work with today. Am I going to work with F13, F16? I know F18 is already too dark for me. That looks hella light. I'm going to go with F16 just because it seems like the only one that makes sense. This one is not making any sense at all. So like I said, I'm going to do one half of my face with a brush and the other half with a sponge. What I will say is that it's very creamy. As you guys can see, it literally goes on so creamy. It's literally like cream that I would give it. blending wise, it blends quite okay actually. As you can tell, this shade is a tad too dark for me, but I feel like it's something that I can kind of balance out with my highlights. In terms of like how it goes on, very, very, very creamy. Okay, I feel like I kind of changed my mind because I'm looking at it from the mirror, I'm looking at it on my monitor, and although it seems a bit too dark on my face, it is literally blending with my body very well. It's always a plus. You always want your face and your neck to match. So, I like the texture of it. I do like the texture of it, and I do like how it goes on. I'm just going to do the other side, and I'm going to apply this with blending sponge. Always got to make sure you soak your sponge. So guys, this is what my face looks like. I do feel like my face looks a bit shiny. However, I've got oily combo. My T-zone, you can literally fry like plantain on my T-zone. That is how oily I get. And they did say that this is a dewy finish, so I get the dewy, small shiny look. However, in terms of how smooth this product goes on, honestly guys, it does what it says. It's fast. It's just literally fast paced. The finish isn't really something that I would naturally gravitate towards just because I have oily combo skin. I'm looking for something to keep me matte. Okay, I'm trying to be dry all day. I want to have the opportunity to fry anything on this face. I feel like if I use this foundation, I will have to probably prime with something that is a bit more heavy duty. The foundation doesn't encourage the oil to just seep out. It's actually not bad at all, guys. You guys have seen how I've applied it with a sponge, and then you've seen how I've applied it with a brush. It's literally just as seamless. I feel like it literally does what it says on the bottle. And for £5, I'm gonna get started with my face using a few more Makeup Revolution products, and I'll check back in with you guys after. So this is my finished look. I did use some Makeup Revolution products to achieve this look. So I used the concealer, which I am loving at the moment. I did have to add some extra setting powder. Only oily girls know this struggle, but literally as I was applying my makeup, I could feel the oil like seeping in. You know, you can feel it, you just want to control it. You just want to reel her back in real quickly. I had to literally just add a bit more setting powder just around here. But so far, guys, I really like this foundation, and although I did say that it felt a bit too dark and a bit red, I do actually kind of like it. My initial thoughts and feelings on this foundation is that I love it. You don't get a lot, but you get enough for £5. It's cheap enough to buy it often if you use it often. For me, I can already see this as a foundation for when I need to do like quick makeup. I'm talking about 15-minute makeup. Yeah, I actually like it. I do like this. I'm trying to look at myself on the monitor. But I hope you guys enjoyed this mini review. Please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. That's about it. See you guys in my next video.